Hello everybody. Thanks for hopping on and doing some stretching for yourself. I am about maybe 10 days post Lapiplasty, and I've been really noticing that the lack of movement, staying still, rolling around on the scooter or crutching has my body all sorts of wonky. And since I'm a registered yoga teacher and I can't do actual yoga, I thought of maybe doing some floor poses, some stretches, and then I thought of sharing the love to all of you Lapiplasty warriors who are recovering as well. So before we get started, you're not really going to need anything, a yoga mat, a blanket. I'm going to use this blanket for some of the later moves to fold under my knee because my knee has been hurting a lot, as I'm sure lots of you guys have the feeling. I do have my boot in the background, handy little accessory. I don't think I'll be using my boot, but if you want to use your boot, if you feel more comfortable with it on, feel free to keep your boot on. One little side note, although I am a yoga teacher, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physical therapist. So if there's anything a move that we're doing that causes you discomfort because of your current situation, then just don't do it. If it's a really stabbing pain, if it's a shooting pain, a sharp pain, if it's just any pain that makes you grimace, that's not going to be a helpful pain. Our bodies are really stressed right now trying to heal, and we don't need to add further stress. So if there's something that you feel that's causing you lots of pain, just stop that move until we move on to the next posture. Okay? So let's go ahead and start. Straighten your legs out and scoot your butt cheeks out from under you so that you can really ground your sits bone onto the floor. And we're going to start just by rolling our ankles. I'm rolling my mobile ankle one way and the other. We put so much focus on the healing foot, on the healing leg, right? We think about that one all the time, and we don't realize how much our other leg is doing for us. Go ahead, we're going to try with the other foot. Now, this is my operated foot, so my mobility is minimal. Do what you can without hurting yourself. As I was saying, our foot that helps us walk, that helps us scoot, that helps us jump around, hop around the house, that foot is doing so much. It's taking on so much work, and it's just as exhausted as our other foot, as our other leg. We just don't recognize it. Okay, try to spin in the other direction. So we're here to take care of both legs, to take care of our lower back, to take care of our hips. Okay, stop with the circles. Now, if it's in your practice, we're going to flex the foot and point it. Point and flex. Point and flex. This is just mobilizing our ankle, really lubricating that joint. Switch. And again, if your range of motion is limited, if something hurts, please don't continue. Just stop. And in this process, we're going to breathe. We're going to remember to breathe through all of our stretches. One more inhale here. Exhale, point. Okay. Shake out your body, your upper body. Now we're going to reach our arms forward on our inhale. On your exhale, fold forward. Whatever folding forward looks like for you. Okay? Maybe you're barely touching your shins. Maybe you're touching your ankles. Maybe you still have amazing flexibility and are touching your feet. I want you to pay attention and be mindful here of the feelings in your legs, in your feet, of the feelings in your lower back. Okay, what are you feeling? Is there a release? Is there a pinching? And inhale. And be mindful of your spine. I don't want us folding forward, bending our spine. We're hinging from the hips, trying to keep our spine as straight as possible. One more inhale here. Exhale, fold a little deeper. And slowly come up. Bring your left foot to your inner right thigh. Bring your left hand over. We're gonna get a little side stretch here. You can leave your right hand on your leg, draped over your leg. So we're stretching our lower back here, our side, our hips, our arms. Inhale. On your exhale, try to bring your gaze further up to the sky. Inhale. And notice what your body allows you to do. Notice what it wants. Mine, for instance, doesn't want me to bend down further. My leg goes a little numb when I do. Sit back up, let it out, and fold your right leg to the inside of your left thigh. And on your inhale, bring your right arm up. And exhale. I think I messed that wording up. So you should be folding over your left thigh. Your right arm is up over you. Inhale, fold a little deeper, and on your exhale, twist yourself to look more at the sky under your arms. Inhale. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Feel the difference on this side versus the other side. Inhale. Let it out. We're going to fold we're switching our folds again. The left foot to the inside of the right thigh. And this time, we're gonna try to square our hips towards our foot. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, fold to whatever it is that your body allows. Okay? Have some grace with yourself. If you're not able to fold as you deeply can fold, I can usually fold a lot more deeply. Your body is doing a lot at this very moment. What your body is doing is incredible. It's healing. And if it can't do what it normally does, it's okay. We don't have to be mad at it. We don't have to chastise it. We don't have to blame it. It's helping us heal. And in helping us heal, it protects us in other ways, limiting our mobility so that we don't hurt ourselves. One more inhale. One more deep exhale as you fold a little further down. Remember, keeping our spine straight, folding from the hips. Inhale, come back up. Shake it out. Switch legs. So your right foot comes to the inside of your left thigh. We're squaring our hips, our chest to look over our left leg. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Remember, we're folding from the hips, not bending at the spine. On your exhale, you pull yourself a little deeper, whatever that looks like for you. On your inhale, you straighten yourself out. Lengthen the crown of your head. Exhale a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deeper. One more of each. Inhale. Last exhale, enjoy it. And inhale, slowly rise up. Shake it out. Bring the soles of your feet together to a little butterfly. Now, grab wherever you can, wherever feels comfortable to you. If you want to grab under your feet, that's fine. If they're still a little tender, you can grab at your ankles. I'm grabbing at my ankle. Be mindful of where your incision is. Pull your chest forward, hinging at the hips. Your back should be straight. Inhale. And exhale, pull yourself a little deeper. You can place your elbows on your knees, on your inner thighs, wherever it is they want to be. If your elbows can't reach, then that's okay. Just make sure that you're not squeezing your shoulders up to your ears. You're relaxing your upper body as you open up your hips, your back, your lower back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we fold a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Come on up on your inhale, shake it out. From here, with your right hand, grab your left knee, bring your left hand behind you and twist, looking over your left shoulder, keeping your spine as straight as possible, supporting the back of your spine with your left arm. So your arm should be touching your spine. If this is causing any discomfort in your knees, feel free to extend your butterfly a little bit so it's not as close to your groin. So inhale, straighten your spine. Exhale, twist, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, deepen your twist. These twists are so amazing for our digestive system. They really help wring out any toxins, any buildup in there. And like I said earlier, oh no, I didn't say it. Those of us who, one more inhale, exhale, extend, look over. And on your inhale, come back to center. We're gonna switch sides. So left arm, right knee, right hand behind your back, forearm pressed against your spine, straightening you out. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, twist. Those of us shortly post-surgery, we may be still feeling some stuckness inside of our intestines. It's a nice way to put it. And these twists are really wonderful at opening up movement in us, at releasing anything that's stuck in there, maybe making us feel a little heavier. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center, shake it out. Just roll your neck for a little bit here, a moment. And I will be making an upper body stretching video as well. Today is mostly lower body, but it's nice to shake things up. Okay, here we will be moving into a cat-cow. Now, again, listen to your body. I'll show you a side view. So my non-operated foot will be toes on the ground, stretching the sole of my foot. Feels delicious. Stretches the other bunion actually. My operated foot will be lightly touching the mat, okay? I'm not gonna push myself any further than I need to. And here's where your blanket or your yoga mat are gonna come in handy. If your knees are sore, feel free to fold them a few times and place them under your knees. So here, our knees are open about hips width distance. Hips directly over our knees. Our shoulders are directly over our wrists. And our fingers are spread out wide. On your inhale, drop your belly, lift the gaze. Cow pose, you'll feel the stretch all along the front side of your body, but also your lower back. On your exhale, round your spine. Cat pose. You'll feel your shoulders opening up here, your arms. Inhale, drop the belly. So imagine there's an arch in your back. If I show you a side view, there's an arch in your back. Cow pose. Exhale, round the spine. If you're an angry Halloween cat. Okay, we'll do 3 more of these. Inhale, round the spine. Drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round. And be as dramatic as you need to with your rounds if you really want to get into it. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Cow. Last one, exhale, cat. Here, let's just do a few little hip circles, opening up our hips. They're very, very tight. And again, if this hurts you, this doesn't feel that it's doing you any good, just give it a rest. Being mindful of your feet, your foot, your toes. On your inhale, lift your right hand up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Bringing your right ear to your mat, your right cheek to the mat, and your right hand is under your left arm. Try to keep your hips square. I don't want them veering off to one side. They should be square, centered in your mat. If you want more stretch here on the side, you can extend your left arm diagonally, reaching for the diagonal of your mat. One more inhale. One more exhale. Slowly unthread the needle, reach your arm back up to the sky, place it on the mat. We'll repeat on the other side. Left arm up to the sky, thread the needle. Left cheek, left ear to the mat, your hips are centered. If you want a little bit more stretch, bring the right hand to the diagonal of your mat, feeling it in your sides. Remembering to breathe, inhale, exhale. One more breath cycle. Inhale and exhale. Slowly walk your hand back. Open your left arm up to the sky. Unthread the needle, hands on the mat. Now here, we're gonna do a little hip opener. We'll do 2 hip openers and then little intestinal massages. So let's see if your body allows this movement. Staying on your left side, okay, you can open up your left knee, tent the toes if you want. If you have it in your practice, if this is your not operated foot. And your left hand, actually, I don't care where it goes, what I'm focusing on right now is opening up the right hip. So kick your right leg behind you. You should feel an opening in the front part of the hip, stretching, okay? Again, don't overdo this. Don't push yourself too hard. I don't want you to pinch something in your back. If you want, you can be graceful. Have your right arm draped over your top body. You can have it on your glutes, on your hips. One more inhale here. Exhale, hands to the mat. And now we'll open up to the opposite side. Now, this is my operated foot. Sorry, I should have given this modification earlier. I am going to support myself on my forearm since I can't put weight on my toes. So I'm supporting myself on my forearm. I'm still on my knee, and I'm kicking my other leg open, really opening that front of that hip. Remembering to breathe. With each exhale, imagine the breath going to your muscles, loosening it all up. One more inhale. One more exhale. I'm sorry, I should have given that modification earlier. Okay, and slowly, being mindful of your foot, as I'm sure you are, come onto your back. Lay on your back and lift your right leg up, okay? You can keep your left leg on the ground, so you can have it folded. Okay, just lift your right leg up. Hold the hamstring, hold behind the knee, hold the calves, wherever your practice has your hands. Inhale, and on your exhale, pull your leg towards your chest, feeling a big opening in the posterior part of your leg, the back side of your leg. You can flex your toes, feel how that changes the stretch. Inhale, exhale, pull it a little deeper. last inhale, and on your exhale, bring your leg down, release, and switch legs. So if you notice that straightening your leg for whatever reason, if you're doing your operated foot, if you notice that straightening it for whatever reason causes pinching, then don't straighten it. Just modify, keep it bent. Okay, we're trying to open up our hamstring here anyway. And the straightening just does a little too much, then avoid that little too much. It's okay. It's okay to modify. One more inhale. One more long exhale. Your next inhale, this is going to be the last one. Release. Now, bring whichever leg you want to start with, left or right, over. I'm starting with my right, so bring your right leg over your right knee, your left knee. Your right ankle should actually be the one that's on top of the knee. We're creating a figure 4. Your hands are clasped behind your left thigh. Your right foot is flexed, and you pull your left thigh towards you, really, really, really opening that hip. And here I especially encourage you to breathe in and exhale so deeply, releasing any physical and emotional tension that you're carrying in your hips. Inhale, exhale. One more inhale, and on your last exhale, release. We'll switch feet. So left foot comes over, your left ankle comes over to your right knee. If it's your operated foot, you may not be able to flex it, but that's okay. Inhale, your hands should be clasped behind your right knee, on your right hamstring. Exhale, pull your leg a little closer to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, pull a little closer, deepening that stretch. Inhale. Exhale, pull a little closer. One more breath cycle. Inhale. Exhale, release. And now to finish, we're going to grab our legs, grab our knees, hug them. You can rock back and forth if that feels comfortable for you. And once you've grabbed them, once you've hugged them to your chest, open them up and spin them in circles. It can be circles that are going in the same direction, circles that are going in the opposite direction. Just really trying to bring the knees as close to your belly as you can, as close to your chest. Really creating movement here, massaging those internal organs. Remembering to breathe. And you'll thank me when you go to the bathroom in half an hour. One more set of circles. And extend your legs. I know I said that was the last thing. I lied. I'm sorry. Stretching just feels so good. Okay, so we're extending your legs. Bring your right leg to your chest. And twist it over the left side of your body. Your right hand should be on the ground, ideally with your left shoulder on the ground. Your gaze should be over your right hand. We're doing another intestinal twist here, but also self-adjusting, adjusting our spine and welcoming any yummy cracks that we feel. One more inhale. Exhale. Come back to center. Straighten out that right leg. Bring the left leg to your chest. And twist it over your right leg with your left hand on the ground, on the mat. Your left shoulder, ideally on the mat. And your gaze over your left hand, your left arm. We'll do
3 more breath cycles here. Last breath cycle for me. Maybe you have another one. Maybe you want to stay for another breath cycle. You do you. And come back to your mat. Thank you all so much for joining me in this little stretch. Oh, yummy. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you feel a little more connected to your body. I do have a few notes that I want to bring up. One is make sure to drink plenty of warm fluids and warm foods if possible. You would eat the foods, not drink them. But according to traditional Chinese medicine, when you are healing a bone, when your body is healing, it needs warmth, because when cold is introduced inside of us, it really takes a lot of energy to warm up whatever substance it is that cold substance that we put into our body. And we want all of our energy directed to our healing. So make sure to consume warm liquids, warm solids. And secondly, I know that it can be a little frustrating. It can be disheartening, it can feel depressing at times. Our lack of mobility, our dependence, maybe we're not healing as quickly as we want to be healing, or maybe we're just hating the fact that we had to get the surgery, stupid bunions, stupid foot, stupid genetics. But know that your body carried you your entire life with this bunion, and it was finally time for you to do something for your body. And this healing that your body is now doing is a magical thing. It's taking care of you, it's healing, it's helping you so that you and your body can continue this journey. So try, when you feel those negative thoughts or negative feelings towards your body start coming up, feel them, allow them to be there, but also recognize that this healing that our body is able to do is amazing, and the fact that we have access to this type of treatment so that we can continue our lives without pain is a blessing. So just remember that on those hard days, because I know we all have them. Stay tuned for the upper body stretch, and watch this video as often as you want, stretch as often as you need, but remember, always listen to your body. Your body tells you, your body knows more than your head knows. Listen to your body, okay? Maybe it wants something, maybe it doesn't. Just follow that. Thank you.